Yo, new video over my original trading card game that I'll be doing something with. This is part 4. If you haven't seen part 1, 2, 3, or 4, or, well, obviously you haven't seen 4, but if you haven't seen any of the other parts, you should go watch them. It shows off all the rules and how the cards look and act and everything. This video is part 4, like I said, and it will be going over how the event weapons and enhancement cards function. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right on into it. Going on to event cards. Uh, the event cards are a type of event and a subtype of either war, victory, or battle tactic. The war card is a card. They will have the power cost on the top right corner. A war card can only be played on the turn of the one who plays it. The war card has an effect that automatically takes place once it is played. It is placed into the junkyard upon use. Example: card name, deals 100 damage to target soldier located on the front lines. And that's basically it. They'll all have different and really different effects and everything. On to victory cards. A victory card will have the power cost on the top right corner. A victory card can be played at any time. The victory card will have an effect that automatically takes place once it is placed. It is placed into the junkyard upon use. Example: when card name is activated, target a soldier. The targeted soldier takes no damage this turn. So basically, war cards, you place them down, they do their effect, and then they go straight to the junkyard. Victory cards and war cards can only be played on your turn, and victory cards can do the same thing and can only be played on, or can be played on any turn. I know I'm I'm shuffling my words and everything. War cards only played on your turn, and their effect goes, and then they're sent to the junkyard. Victory cards played at any time, their effect takes place, and then they're placed into the junkyard. That took a while, but I had my words mixed up and everything. Battle tactics. A battle tactic card will have the power cost on the top right corner. When a battle tactic card is played, it is put into the tactics section. The tactics section can only hold 4 cards unless stated otherwise. A battle tactic can only be played during the owner's turn. A battle tactic stays on the tactics section until it is removed by some means. A battle tactic has abilities of all kinds, ones that automatically occur, ones that must be paid with power to activate, and ones that are triggered by something else occurring. Example: when an opponent uses power as a payment for a war vessel card, card name activates. When card name activates, you may search your deck for 1 power. So yeah, it should say 1 normal power because there's the normal power source and there's ultra power source, but anytime you see just 1 power, it means regular power. And then if you see ultra power, it means ultra power. But yeah. How weapon cards function. Weapon cards will have the power cost on the top right corner. When a weapon card is played, it is put into the armory until it is attached to a card. The armory can only hold 4 cards unless stated otherwise. If a weapon card is taken off of the card it is attached to by any means, it is put into the armory. But if the armory is full, it is instead sent to the junkyard. The weapon card will have an attach fee located above the abilities. The weapon card will tell if there are any restrictions to which card it can be attached to. Within the typing, it will have a type of weapon and a subtype of either pilot, automaton, gormcaw, tarclac, inflac, apparatus, or ship. Each subtype shows which cards it can be attached to. The subtypes shown are the only cards it can be attached to. Attaching a weapon card to another card will make it belong to the attached card only. A weapon card can be unattached during the owner's turn by paying the attach fee. There can only be 2 weapon cards attached to any card at one time, unless stated otherwise. I know that was a lot, so here's a kind of shortened version. I'll go ahead and try and tell you a shortened version. So basically, you pay the cost, and it goes onto the field, and then it goes into the armory, and then it has an attach fee, and you have to pay the attach fee to actually attach it to something. Once it's on it, it belongs to that and only that, and that card gets the effects, or unless the effects affect everything, but I mean that'll be stated on the card. And then if you want it to be off of it, you just you pay the attach fee once again and put it into the armory. If the armory is full, it goes to the junkyard. And if the soldier that it is placed onto dies, it also goes to the armory or to the junkyard if it's full. That's basically it. How enhancement cards function. Enhancement cards will have the power cost on the top right corner. Enhancement cards will state on the card if there is an extra cost to fusing an enhancement onto a card. The extra payment will oftentimes be sacrificing an automaton, apparatus, or ship to the smelter. Enhancement cards are attached directly onto the card it is fused to when played. An enhancement card will state the ability that is given to the card it is fused to within the large blank space below the picture. The enhancement card will tell if there are any restrictions to which cards it can be attached to within the typing. It will have a type of enhancement, and then a subtype of either automaton, apparatus, or ship. Each subtype shows which cards it can be attached to. The subtypes shown are the only cards it can be fused to. Attaching an enhancement card to another card will make it belong to the attached card only. If the card the enhancement is fused to is killed, the enhancement is placed directly into the junkyard. If the enhancement is removed by any means, it is sent directly to the junkyard. An enhancement card cannot be removed by any means except the effects of other cards. There can only be one enhancement card attached to each individual card at one time, unless stated otherwise. Okay, so you pay the cost to put it out, and then if there's an extra cost like sacrificing something, you have to sacrifice it, and then you can place it on whatever you want, and it goes directly to the graveyard. There's no place to put it like with the weapons. So I mean, yeah, it just goes directly to the graveyard. No armory or anything for it, unless the card states it's otherwise. I am working on a card that'll say that they can be placed into the armory as well, without making it to where it can hold more. I don't know. I'm workshopping cards right now, so I mean, yeah. That was it. Part 5 will go over Warzone setup, game phases, and game modes, and that'll be the last part. So yeah, like I said, if you haven't watched part 1, 2, and 3, I don't know why you watched this. I told you not to, but it's fine, whatever. I'm not gonna be angry or anything. But yeah, if you haven't watched the other parts, please go watch it. Comment, like, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. Yeah. Have a good day, and see you whenever I talk about the next part, or whatever video I do next. See ya.